So I'm sitting here with Christoph Kellerwessel from Ford Deutschland.
Yeah,
we just finished our panel over here talking about the app route, and
Yeah.
it was very exciting to see what kind of new partnerships and cooperations you're doing, especially with app developers. And you've had quite a couple of announcements over here.
Absolutely. I mean, we're here in the Ford EcoSport, and that had to do with
One of the announcements.
One of the announcements, as a matter of fact, and we were absolutely pleased to announce our new partners and the partners we're doing apps with, and to feed AppLink. And AppLink is coming to Europe, which is extremely exciting to us. AppLink coming to Europe means a lot to us. We've started AppLink in North America, and it's really not just another product. It's really, I would say, almost start of a new era. And working with big names like Deutsche Telekom, with Hotel.com, Audiotheca, and a number of other partners which we're working with is very exciting to go forward. TomTom, not to forget TomTom. And that was a year-long process really to get us aligned. Now we're a happy group who is trying to develop apps which really make a difference, which are relevant, which make a difference to the day-to-day life of our customers.
To give you an idea about AppLink, well, first of all, I think, in my opinion, Ford kind of took a leader role for the automotive industry and coming up with a standard. We've had a huge fragmentation, segmentation with all the different car manufacturers. There was no real SDK standard, and you even made it open source with AppLink that you announced during CES back in January.
Yes, and actually it comes with an SDK. It comes with the invitation of app developers to work with us, and the feedback is great. I mean, right now we have 5,000 registrations and more. Of people who want to work with us, who want to work apps for us, and you see, this is just the beginning. You know, we start with a number of apps. In North America, AppLink was launched, almost 2 years ago. We have 1 million cars on the road, AppLink enabled. Great feedback, and we hope to see the same over here.
Let's talk about this car we're sitting in right now. So this is a kind of small SUV, the Ford EcoSport, and you just announced it today, not only the car itself, but also a limited edition with a completely new distribution channel.
Yes, and the new distribution channel is something which I think we all know about. It's Facebook, and it's a very limited edition. As a matter of fact, it's 500. I think we're taking orders right now. First come, first serve. And this comes with a kind of limited edition package, a nice set of wheels, big pack of technologies to come with it, AppLink amongst others. And this is a car which really comes to Europe, has been launched on other continents, I should say, with great success. We're really pleased to see it here on European roads at the beginning of next year. It's a fantastic addition to the Ford portfolio we have here.
If I'm not mistaken, this is actually the very first car that's getting sold over Facebook, right?
I think it is. I think it is. Definitely
that's quite
in this
exciting.
space. It is. It is space.
So there are only 500 of them left. You should be quick to grab one and just head over to the Ford International page on Facebook and see what the deal is over there. So this is a small SUV. What kind of engine options am I getting here?
Well, this car comes with our, I would almost say, world-famous Fox engine. It's a 3-cylinder, 1-liter engine, very small displacement, but that should not be mistaken by the driving experience. It's extremely fuel efficient. It delivers up to 125 horsepower out of this 1-liter displacement. Wonderful driving dynamics, quiet, and again, from the CO2 perspective, exactly what you'd like to bring together. We have a compact SUV, yet very roomy for its size specifically, and you have the combination with this fantastic engine. It has become actually the engine which we'll be using here has become the World Engine of the Year 2 years in a row, which I think speaks for itself.
It's one of the most fuel-efficient engine that's available on the market, and I remember what you were pointing out. So there is no lack of performance. So what you would accept from a 3-cylinder 1-liter engine. I remember it, driving the EcoBoost. That was like last summer from Munich to Austria on a Ford event, and it was just great. And it was quite hilly over there, but we still ended up with an average fuel consumption of way below 5 liters, and that was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that is basically the combination: the advanced technology, direct injection, turbocharged, small displacement, and the whole pack of basically engine technologies which we put into this engine, and that delivers. And we have in some of our cars almost 40% of the customers choose EcoBoost as the preferred engine.
Absolutely. What I'm still interested in is, of course, the partners that you've announced over here, and it's quite interesting to see that you are really gathering the big name of the app industry all around the AppLink ecosystem right now.
Yes.
I mean, we've had Deutsche Telekom, which is one of the biggest telcos in the world, joining you guys on AppLink. We've had Die Welt, one of the biggest publishers, with Axel Springer here, and one of the most, let's say, in terms of the next digital publication and the way they were looking for new distribution channels, one of the most innovative ones that is around. And we also had Spotify, the guys that kind of reinvented streaming, or let's basically saying invented streaming right now. So it seems like Ford is offering a proper package for these guys, because otherwise they wouldn't join, right?
I think what's really nice about the approach which we're taking is that the development kit is basically available. It's free. It helps. It's well documented. You got a good support for extending your apps into, I call it, into the APIs of this car. And that makes it very attractive. And as you said, Spotify is a long-standing partner. We're extremely pleased to have them with us. And you've heard it from the panel. This goes hand in hand. The combination of voice control, which enables hands on the wheel, eyes on the road, just works with Spotify. Calling up the playlists, easily your preferred music. They have a strategy which we fully support. It's kind of your hand in glove. And Die Welt, not forgetting ADSC helping with the parking services. The Die Welt and ADSC is, I call it German-centric applications, but we can learn from it big time for other regions. The Die Welt is working with us is really an honor for us, and their content in our cars and the way we have structured the app, that it becomes easy, self-explanatory, and really enriches your driving experience. And the content which Die Welt provides, it's just a perfect combination for us.
Well, absolutely. And it goes on and on and on. This is the very beginning. You announced AppLink back in January for the first time. And in general, I think overall the automotive industry is right at the starting line of making the next step into this generation of the connected car, into creating a seamless experience in between all our different mobile devices. And once again, I'm constantly pointing it out, and I've been saying this on a panel a couple of times. I mean, to have a standard here which is open source, and I think this is kind of a huge donation to this industry, to the overall industry. Let's see how your competitors are going to react on this, right? If they're going to join, which in my opinion makes perfect sense. But the feedback that you're getting right now, I mean, you have about 5,000 developers registered right now.
Absolutely.
You have all these big guys joining you right now, and I mean Spotify and Hotels.com has like 25 million downloads or so. This app, right?
It's mind-boggling how much they get to the smartphones as such.
Plus, on top of it, 20% of their bookings are already happening on a mobile device, right? And this might really support the automotive platform.
I think really the combination of not only developing an SDK, but coming up with a process and basically reassuring that the app which is being developed actually complies with what we want to achieve in a car. Non-destructive operation, hands on the wheel, eyes on the road. So you have a whole process which helps the app developer as well to come up with a product which is well recognized as something properly usable in a car, because we have standards. It's one of the most regulated industry, and to bring this two together, we have now not only the kit, the development kit, but as well the process to bring it into our cars in a compatible manner. And I think that we've got a success at our hands, not only for us as a manufacturer. We would like to, what we do with this approach is we allow the customer to bring his, her device, the personal device, with a personal content. It used to be media based on your player, but now we're accessing the cloud. But it still stays fundamentally the same. It's his personal device. We don't force a loading of a hard disk in the car. It is what you have, it is what you love, it's what you have made your choice for. We bring it to the car.
Something that we already know from the enterprise and from the B2B industry, right? BYOD, bring your own device.
Exactly.
Now coming to one of the most personal platforms in the world, which is the car.
Absolutely.
Just to wrap it up, when I'm a developer and I want to join you, I'm going to developer.ford.com.
Absolutely, that's the place.
That's where I can register, that's where I can get the SDK,
Yes.
and then I can go from there on and can join your program. And if I want to get limited edition EcoSport, I'm going to facebook.com to the International Ford website.
You got it, Sasha.
Fantastic, Christoph. Thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure.
And enjoy IFA.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.